YouTube, man. What was that, man? What was that we just saw? I didn't even know that was a British heavyweight fight. I was watching, man. It was like a British championship heavyweight fight. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, what? They were fighting for the British belt. I'm like, oh man, terrible. So anyway, you had Dillian Whyte going against, Ian Lewison, battle. Brixton, whatever like that. So, I mean, he talked a good talk, man, and it's funny, man. I was seeing Ian Lewis on YouTube, and the videos I saw, man, they're kind of like dated. You know what I'm saying? They're dated. Anything over like 6 months is dated with the heavyweight division, man, because you guys, these guys eat. You know what I'm saying? These guys eat. Look at Tyson Fury. I mean, geez, look. He in like 6 months, man, he's overweight, he's coked out, and a lot of stuff happens, man. So anyway, all it takes a split second to have your whole life change turned around, but 5 weeks wasn't enough for Ian Lewis's hungry jack self, man. I just want to like this name call this dude. You know what I'm saying? I want to just get mad, disrespectful on this man. I know he stepped in the ring and. He what was messed up? He had the nerve to cry after the fight was called in the 10th. He had to act. He was just putting on a show. It was like, dude, man, you ain't disappointed. You wasn't trying to win. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't edge off like 10 pounds or something like that. In 5 weeks or something. You know what I'm saying? Dude, man, I was in the service, man. Seriously. After 5 weeks. Of running every day, push-ups all day. Boxing's supposed to be a full-time job and all this other stuff. So if you run every day, trust me, 6 miles a day, and you eat right, that weight's gonna fly off, man. That weight's gonna fly off. I know he's an older man, but still, at the end of the day, he looked fatter than he did when the last time I saw him on YouTube. I'm like, man, this guy gained like another 40 pounds. Like, what was he training for? And I still saw him with his shirts, with T-shirts and stuff on like that, with I Film London. I didn't think nothing of it. A lot of people say, he wouldn't take his training seriously and stuff like that. And I think he was on Boxing Beats and Rhymes talking about that and stuff like that. Oh, it's not a problem and stuff like that, man. This dude was like I don't know why I even put no faith in this dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Making my brother look bad. You know what I'm saying? He had people rooting for him. And he just laid down, man. If he was in shape, man. If he was in shape. But see, that's what I'm saying. That's his whole career. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Another coulda, woulda, shoulda fighter. It's for the British belt. You think he would have lost some weight, but no, he don't want it, man. He just want to eat. That's it. So he got to check so he can go back, to Brixton, get his McDonald's or Burger King, whatever like that, fish and chips, man. Drink a pint and, and call it a day, call it a career. Because he ain't going nowhere. Him nor Dillian Whyte. Fight the way they're fighting. You see what Dillian Whyte was fighting? He carried that man for 10 rounds, man. It's like 10 rounds. So you got David Allen, and you got this Ian Lewis guy, Ian Lewis, whatever you want to call this dude, Lewison. And I was like, man, you carry... They talk about American heavyweights, dude, Dillian. Nah, man, you can't do that with Molina, man. You can't do that. You can't have those guys lurking around like that, man. These guys just waiting to hit you with something. Bermain, Stavern, all these guys, they're just waiting. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at Lucas Brown. You saw what he did to what's his name? Tomas Adamek. Or Adamek, how you want to pronounce his last name. These dudes will sneak you. And that's what Ian Lewison was trying to do, man. He's trying to catch him sleeping. You know what I'm saying? So... that's the only time he was able to get a couple punches in, but that's all it takes, man. That's all it takes. Especially a lot of these big heavyweights, they're bigger than him, Dillian. So Dillian gotta step it up, man. Congratulations winning that British belt for whatever it's worth. As far as putting you in the rankings and stuff like that. But man, you gotta Lewis should have been out by 4. And then you say he was gonna get tired by the 4th round. Why wasn't he out in 5, man? And then he had clean shots to this dude, man. He had clean shots, and what's his name was tired himself. So I'm wondering about his conditioning. So you had some of the commentators saying his conditioning and stuff was better, but I'm like, man, Dillian Whyte's conditioning wasn't better. You know what I'm saying? It looked like he was pacing himself. He did a pretty good job pacing himself, but if you ask me, he could have knocked old boy out. It would have been more impressive if he knocked old boy out, especially after seeing him after the 4th. I'm like, man, this dude's dead. He would have been, so anyway. It's Dillian Whyte's performance, man. He did what he had to do. He was talking the talk. He walked the walk. Congratulations as far as being the British champion, man. Let's see what you can do. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe Dillian wanted to go rounds. I don't know why he was gonna want to go rounds, because he was getting hit upside the head. It wasn't like he was slipping all his punches, and he was he wasn't floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee, or nothing like that. But hey, it's his career, man. Congratulations on winning that British belt. Hopefully, maybe he can get the Commonwealth belt too, man. Maybe he can get that one too if they got one. They should have one. Seems like every time they have like the British belt mirrors like what they got with the Commonwealth. It's one kind of like one and the same. But anyway, outside of that, I can't really speak too much on that, man. But yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I thought it was a sloppy fight. I was disappointed, man. I'm disappointed for both of Dillian Whyte and Ian Lewison. I'm just mad because Lewison, he didn't show up. Good thing he came out of there safe, because he was letting his guards down and everything. Hopefully he's okay at the end of the day. And then Dillian, I was like, why didn't he put this man to sleep, man? He ain't show this man no mercy. He's supposed to be the body snatcher. Why he just, snatch this dude up and lay him out on the canvas? You know what I'm saying? He ain't even do that. So, all right, man. I'm out of here, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. Let me know what y'all think. You think Dillian Whyte is on that level? Because I don't think he on Anthony Joshua level right now. Anthony Joshua, I know he's kind of like, making choice, career moves right now. He's still a young pup, you know what I'm saying? He's got a belt. He's a young pup, and he got a young lion. He got another young lion looking out, and Parker, and you got Luis Ortiz. You got a lot of guys murking in the waters, they lurking in the waters ready to get him. But as far as Dillian Whyte, man, I don't think he don't even come close to AJ right now, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.